Although she originally said this ain't a country album, this is a Beyonce album, the snub sending shockwaves across the Beehive.
Conservative life on Mars because we are living in strange times. I want to talk about the CMA Country Music Awards, their so-called snubbing of Beyonce and her fake revenge country and western album. Yes, I said it. It was fake and it was just a revenge album. Let's get this straight. Beyonce is a pop star. She is an R&B star. She is not or will never be a country star. She hasn't paid her dues. She hasn't struggled in the country genre long enough with those artists that have dedicated their lives to that style of music for her just to pop in, do a little something, something, and then leave. That's just really entitlement, which is sad. It's extremely hubris that she thinks she can just waltz in and purchase time from other serious country and western stars to help legitimize this fake album. They didn't want no parts of this mess. And it's just sad that people are actually crying out, well, we liked the album. We thought it sounded good. These are mainly people in the Beehive and pop. You didn't hear too many folks in country doing this. Folks, I'm going to say it again. Beyonce is a pop star trying to be a country star. Taylor Swift started out as a country star and has made it as a pop star. What she didn't count on is making this revenge album how loyal the country music fans are. They want country, they smell a rat real quick. They care about authenticity and loyalty and talking about the things that you normally do with country and western songs. They don't care for pop stars coming in trying to waltz their way in and pretend like they're legitimate. They want to praise people who have been doing this genre, who have struggled with the grind. You know, not just have some pop princess who thinks she could just switch up gears and then go back and you never hear from her again. Now, I've said this is a revenge album. If you know why Beyonce created a country album, then you'll understand why I'm calling this a revenge album. It is well documented and noted how Jay-Z went crawling around Nashville looking for country and western stars to help legitimize this revenge album. So, and a lot of them had said no, they want no parts of it. They didn't think it was good for their brand, and they didn't care about the pop brand, and they didn't care about Beyonce coming into their brand because she wasn't genuine. They didn't need her. They didn't need her fan base. That was something that they just did not understand. Beyonce and Jay-Z, they just thought they were just going to ride in on a horse, which they did, look all Americana, and then everybody was just going to fall on their hands and knees to her. Didn't work out that way. I personally didn't hear the whole album, but the few things that I did hear about from other critics and so forth, that is filled with remakes of country songs. So she couldn't come up with anything terribly authentic on her own. She just had to make C&W remakes. And she was expecting to get awards for making rhythm and blues sounding country music remakes. When was the last time you heard anybody sing about Alexis in their songs? I mean, come on. I mean, this is just really sad. It was just really sad she thought about this. Now, I will say this. There have been a few people in rock and roll that have tried to go into the country music genre. Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, Bret Michaels of Poison. They've all dipped their toe in and they had fun with it. But they weren't looking for some entitlement. I'm a rock star. You're supposed to like me. You know, and then there was the reverse. Garth Brooks, who back in the 90s did this persona of Chris Gaines, the rock and roller. And it didn't work out too well for him. That was a serious flop. So, in closing, I'd have to agree with Dolly Parton and how graceful and mild-mannered with her response to this so-called snubbing. And I would have to say Jaguar, right, who's had really a lot to say about it, basically is maybe they were looking to appreciate people who, again, I would say, paid their dues, struggled, earned their way, doing what they had to do for the love of country music. They're not into rewarding people who are in for a good time and not for a long time. By the way, has Beyonce announced when her next country album is supposed to drop? Okay, folks, conservative life on Mars, because we live in strange times. Do you believe I'm blowing smoke, or what say you?